talking about. And one of the ways is through greeting, through eating. You express that. So I should say that in your dealings with humans, you should at least be able to express some of these things, because it's a way of showing that you have been trained and you have received that, you know, the culture of the people you live with. And so we know the essence of greetings, greetings. And I remember before we left yesterday, we were talking about the ways of greeting. Some people shake hands, some people bow, some people, in fact, lie prostrate to greet you. And there are so many forms of doing that. So most of the time, when you are greeting, you shake hands. You shake hands. But then you see, COVID-19 taught us how many of you were born by then? COVID-19 in 2020. In fact, there was a pandemic as at that time, and you could see people wearing nose masks. That was the first time people were using clothes. Oh, in fact, you people, I don't know where you were. Oh, so this history is, in fact, I started from Wuhan some time ago. Then all of a sudden we heard that, oh, it had come to Ghana. And so in the year 2020, by 3rd March, a prophet even was saying, there wouldn't be any COVID-19, coronavirus. And in fact, that name, so many people they gave so many names to it. Some were saying communal virus. In fact, so many names. And the names were so funny. But then we were able to survive. Hey, it wasn't easy. I wish you were there to experience it. So that brought about a form of shaking where you use your fist. Blow. Some people too were just using their heads. So it would be like some people were just heading each other. And so that greeting has left in our community. At times, you may see people greeting that way, and that expresses how well we like greeting. You need to greet, because greetings open doors for you. Okay, greetings actually open doors for you. I think yesterday someone shared an experience where she almost fell into a very big trouble where she would have been deified. Then we will be calling her Nana this, Nana that, but because she greeted, the people who were closer to her corrected her. And so that makes it so amazing. And so let us go out there and be encouraging people to greet. When you greet, you don't die. When you greet, you don't die. Some people, I don't know whether they carry the entire world's problem and they don't like greeting. So you even greet out, or you even get to cemetery where you have to also greet there. You greet there. When you get to the cemetery, you don't just go and stand there saying that, oh, you are afraid of something. So you're not. When you go there, you say, that's have my condolence. Then they will also respond. DNA brow, which is sorry for. They'll also, in fact, anytime you greet, you get a response. And so there are so many things in there. It is expected that the African will share the happiness and the sorrowfulness of a person as the person greets. It's a way of also ensuring empathy and sympathy. And so we like that so much because we are one people. We like it, and it's a way of also ensuring that the social order and the system, everything is working perfectly in there. And so if you are here and you're not greeting and talking with some people, please try to work on it. You will see two ladies, the moment they come to some houses, they would say, for me, I'll not greet. Who do you think you are? They'll be fighting. They live on the same compound, but then they will be fighting each other. It's not good. It's not good. Greet. Some too wouldn't be greeting their husband. Some wouldn't be greeting their husband. Some of them too, they will just be there. wouldn't be greeting you, then they haven't tasted their teeth yet. Then they are going to still kiss. Oh my dad, sorry, no kiss. Yeah, so that is it for you. Right. So there are greetings we also extend or we express to people who have given birth. When you give birth, we believe that the person has now entered that realm to bring visitors from the other part of the world. You see, for Africans, we believe that there are two worlds. We have the physical world and the spiritual world. So people who come or who are born are seen as visitors. And so when you bring such people, when you're able to get that courage to birth them out, then it means that you need to be recognized as such. So sometimes they will tell you, Memo Frimu, Memo Frimu, and it depends on the various culture, that's how the accounts see it. Some people also tell you for the Kwapim and the mentor for me known trinkwa. Me known trinkwa. Do we have any Hausa here? Do we have any Hausa here? The guns. How do you say it? There were people. How when someone gives birth, how do you say it? Where is Paul? Ahaji Paul.
Yeah,
Okay.
hello.
Yeah, Rose.
When someone gives birth, they say "Wait do leme."
Huh?
Wait do leme.
Wait do leme.
Where do lemon? Oh, where do lemon?
Wait do leme. It means she has gone through a period. She has gone through a phase, so she has come out successfully. So that is a sort of congratulation.
Oh, okay, thank you so much. Where do lemon? Oh, my people. Where are the guns? Where are the guns? Where do lemon? In fact, if you don't come, I'll give you all where do lemon.
There's another one saying.
Yes.
It's still in a way one mediodo.
Can you just imagine? So how come all of you have different ways of
We have different, the dialects are different. So the first one is for the north. Those are the and some of us from the southern part too. We are saying away one mediodo.
Let me continue before I forget my content. So let's continue from that angle. So people after giving birth, they receive such accolades, such greetings, and it's a way. Some of them also wear white. In fact, once you give birth, you need to wear white. If you don't have money, try to do that. If you have not given birth for now and you think, oh, because of medical problem, may you get a child in Jesus' name, in an anonymous name, right? So greeting is very important. And there are some protocols you need to observe. So for example, when you're greeting, you need to stand up. You also need to use your right hand. Please don't use your left hand because this part of the world, that part is considered silent hand. That is why after the guy who was dancing to the drum of the king, after dancing and doing everything, when he sent his left hand to his back, he was caught and he was asked to perform some sacrifices because he was considered to have insulted the king as at that time. Always greet people first when you enter a place. And yesterday I shared my story. I know some of you are also here. It happens. I think some time ago UW invited us to go and do some marking, but they sent us to a village. I should say a village where the hotel was deep village. So for them, I was so fortunate. I have not started using my car yet. So we were using a colleague lecturer's car. My phone was off, so no Google Map could help us. Now, this guy, you are driving, Reverend Minister, you are driving and you see group of people. I was expecting him to greet. He didn't greet. Now, we went to one corner. When we went, it was a very nice house, a nice place. We just ignore. We saw that it wasn't the place. Then we came back. The moment we returned, we were coming back, then my heart started pounding. I was so panicked that we're going to be lambasted because of one encounter I had with the watchman or the security guard. So he came and he said, yes, oh, yes, oh. He rolled down his glass. Yes, oh. Pacho Yepe, so hotel. Then he said, oh, it means we had lost our way. So it's very important you ask and be able to greet. Be able to greet. It's unless probably you have toothache. So you can just give a handshake. So it can be verbal and non-verbal. You get it. So always try to maintain that kind of eye contact when you are greeting people. When you enter such places, some people will be greeting you, then they will be looking somewhere. Why don't you give them a knock, a resounding knock, so that they will concentrate on whatever they are doing? I've already said that greetings open doors. Greetings open doors for people. And so we need to go out there to educate our people in that regard. Yeah, so at times we are expected to also exchange some pleasantries. What I have seen, I have stayed with some group of people, okay, who comes from the north. For them, and you greet them, hey, it will take you about 5 minutes, then you will still be greeting. And then he will ask of your wife, if you're a man, you ask of your wife, your first child, second child, if you have 12 children, in fact, all of them will be asked about. Now, if you have a maid or a servant, you just get that. In fact, you do that, and it's a way we are getting bonded. Okay, they'll even ask of the food your wife is cooking after that even or is going to cook that very day. Some of them also move on to ask the food you ate previously, the previous day, or what you ate in the morning. And it's a way of ensuring that they care about you. So that is it for us. That tells us how priceless greetings can be to the African. It's a way we make up for each other. When you are in rural areas and you visit some places, you need to go there. You go and visit the king or the chief of the place. Go and show yourself as a teacher. Go and do that. And you don't go with empty-handed. Of course, when you're going to the chief palace, you don't go there empty-handed. So try to get an elderly person who will lead you to be able to go there. And when you visit the king or the chief for the first time, if you're a guy and you are wearing a hat, or if you are wearing a hat in general, you need to remove it. You always need to show that you are in the presence of other people. This is where sometimes you see the moment you go to such places, then you'll be pretending or be acting like you are the holiest in that place. So one most important thing, you don't need to offer hand. That's trying to get a handshake with a king or with a chief when you have not been asked to do that. You need to be invited to have a handshake. Of course, some people see that to be self-actualization. For example, when you have a handshake with President Mahama right now, you see that to be a handshake. So you cannot just go there and say, I want to greet you, President. You cannot just go to Otunfo's palace right now and go and say, I want to go and do that. I want to have a handshake with you. You need to accord that respect to the one who deserves such respect. If you don't do it, it's going against you. So, of course, always ensure that you go with some drinks, okay, some because for them they work with schnapp. You need to go with such thing. So it's very important. If we want to keep our heritage, then we need to keep on holding on to this. So we also have table etiquette, and etiquette here is taken from the French word stick, which means attach. So we have some rules that are attaching or that are sticking to the way we go about certain things. And most of the time, etiquette comes when we are considering eating. Okay. So who is talking, please? Hello. Okay, so it is considered to be right, okay, when in case you go to places, in case you are working with a lady, you let the lady sit first. Why should you let the lady sit first? Why do you think the lady should sit first? Why do you think the lady should sit first? Is that a way of showing that you're a gentleman, or there is more to it?
It shows you're a gentleman.
The ladies, why? Okay, so it's a way of showing that you're a gentleman. Yes, I agree with you. But
Yes.
there is more to it. There is more to it. The ladies should talk. Oh, and let's go. Where are the ladies? Why are we the few ones here?
Say
Uh-huh.
everything, ladies first, right?
Okay.
As the saying goes, ladies. So, as a gentleman, you're working with a lady, at least let the lady sit first. That makes you look more gentle. Eh?
Aside the gentle nature, why should the lady sit first? Should that be an assignment? All right, so these are conventional rules. You see, for ladies, they are quite. Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Talk. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. So let me see.
Maybe. Okay.
Is it Dapa or who was talking?
Yeah.
Daniel.
Mhm.
What?
Thank you. I think women are weak, or they're weaker vessel. So standing, I think men can stand long period than women. That's my observation.
Yeah, you are right. And again, they may also be menstruating, so you need to find a way for them to just sit when that happens. And so you see, for ladies, they are closely related to the earth, as I say, than we the men. So you need to give them that comfort. May God bless all ladies for us.
Amen.
Right. So these are conventional rules that are in there to guide our conduct. And when you bypass this etiquette, you may find yourself in a very big trouble. So the common one is table or meal etiquette. We also have workplace etiquette. We have professional etiquette. We have communication etiquette. We also have meeting etiquette. And examples in all of these. So there are rules in there these are rules that are supposed to guide us. Okay, that are supposed to guide us. If we don't get them, we may not be able to function effectively. So among the people of Ovahimba and Ovahimba tribes in the we told when a visitor comes around, man of the house will willingly give his wife to the guest to spend it with. Though it may not be accepted in different cultures. Okay, so if I am the one, if I were a member of that Obahimba and Obazimba tribe, in fact, like I'll always be visiting people. I wouldn't let people come to my house. Okay, it's a form of etiquette. It's a form of etiquette. So let me see the guys here, like the guys here right now. So I'll just choose. Let's go. 4 year, like I'll come to your house every day. Like I'll come. Like I'll come. Hey, Abdullah, Yusuf, like I'll come, Papa. Like, hey, like I'll be running shift. Alhaji. So if we are to be part of that Obahimba and Obazimba tribe, in fact, we will intentionally be visiting people. The ladies here, who will like us to visit the husband, please. Let's see. The ladies here, who would like us to visit the husband?
Say, please, I want to ask a question. So with that, no, what if a lady also visits? What will happen?
Yes, so here we are talking about men. You see, how will you come? Like I'll be visiting all the ladies here, like your husbands. I'll be visiting them. The guys too. I'll be visiting you and your household. And when I come, in fact, the moment I come, I say, do you remember that principle, that Obahimba principle? Do you remember? It's an etiquette. Yeah.
I said this one there is cheating. It has to apply to both genders.
Let me tell
So
you,
that
lady,
when a lady to go for a visit, the lady to enjoy that person's husband.
Don't bring your Gen Z rules here. Gen Z rules here, please. We say that we're going to visit the men. In fact, for ladies, when they come, they can sleep like that. They will sleep without having any shaking body. But for the guys, hey, so it is a requirement for that tribe that when you come, when you visit, you enjoy, you sleep in the same room. But have you seen? I have caught all of you. So is it possible that maybe the man will just sleep in the room with the wife without touching her? You see the way some of you are boycotting it. Hey. Azure, for that rotation visit, I won't be around because I'm visiting women. And in my absence, if you come to that one, is adultery.
Hey, Moira, what are you showing us? You better go and wear a dress.
Ne baby no na. It all general lectures ne gidi sam.
Yes. Hey, handsome.
You see, I have always been telling you that stay with your phone. I have always been teaching phones instead of code students. Now, because no one is around, look at what the boy is, either a boy or a girl is doing. You see, the mother is nowhere to be found. No, I say, man, I see you, so we are on table manners. So of course, I'll leave that one for you to read. There are some rules, there are some etiquette there you need to consider. I wouldn't want to disturb you. Right. Any question, contribution, clarification? But the guys here, in fact, let us bring that culture here so that some of us will be visiting. We'll be visiting. All right. So I see a hand up. Who is that? Rose. Okay. Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Please ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, senior.
Please, sir, can we, the men in this house, organize and go on an excursion to the Ohimba tribe?
To do what?
My question is, when are you?
Why should you ask?
When are you finishing this course?
November.
No. I mean this course. I'm not saying the program. I mean the
No, not the program. February.
Okay, so February. And how many of you have tickets?
None of them.
You have your visas available. All right, so we need to look out for where maybe this one will be in the Tanzania area there.
Yes, Namibia.
Oh, okay. So East Africa. Now, so we are good to go. Namibia through South Africa there, and they will practice this thing. All right, thank you so much. So we have that.
Hello, sir.
Yes, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, please, I want to beg the class and you on behalf of my son. I'm really, really sorry. I'm sorry. Please.
Oh, don't worry. In fact, it has released some tension with us, but please stay with your phone. I've already said that. Kindly stay around so that as we are learning, as we are having the conversation, then you'll be longing aside it. You'll be learning.
Yeah, I just left to the kitchen to fetch food for him. Just right now. I'm so sorry.
You should have gone with him. Okay, so he, in fact, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. He's destined to be a great person, so we are not worried at all. Right. So we have something called morality of speech. Whatever comes out of your mouth as a teacher holds power. And we also expect you, for that matter, we expect you to saying good things, saying things that will bring benefit to an entire society. I know some people who said, hey, for you, you will not prosper in life. There is no way your life will be good with you. You will suffer. And so many people are suffering today as a result of what their parents or some people said or prophesied over their lives. And so we are always careful. We need to be very careful. And so what we express and what we feel most of the time will have a very big impact. And so what we are saying that whatever you are going to say, whatever you are going to think should always contain some moral stuff. That's what you're talking about, morality of speech. And so basically, in talking about that, then it is the expression of our thoughts, our feelings about moral issues in oral. Please. Am I with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So we're saying that whatever we are saying, whatever we are saying, whatever we sing about should at least be moral a bit. And so we expect you to, in your daily communications, should be courteous. Okay, we should see that kind of politeness in there. You should demonstrate that you are coming from a better home. Whatever you say should be devoid of vulgar words. When you go to some typical communities, you hear the way they insult people. They say your mother, your face. In fact, I know the vulgar words, but I am not the one who is going to say it. You will have to say, huh? What's the meaning?
Your mother.
Your mother. Oh, okay. So there are some unrefined words we use in our daily conversations. And yeah, your mother something. So what does something? So we hear this. Most of the time, if you want to hear whether your students say some of these things, you keep quiet. Listen to their conversations. That's when they will be saying some of those things. So your mother, someone said your mother something. What thing? What thing?
Mr. Fofier.
If you come and remove your mouth.
Mr. Fofier.
So we have that. Now we say that we can express morality of speech through so many mediums, and we can talk about traditional songs. So most of the time we listen to wise songs and some judges, some folk songs, and you'll be able to now get some moral lessons from there. Is there anyone here who is going to sing one for us? Some judges that contain let's say moral issues, some folk songs that contain all this. Is there anyone who is going to sing some for us?
Is this
a dirge? Is it a gospel or is it a gospel? Is it a gospel or is it a dirge?
I have a dirge. I have a dirge to sing.
So it is the gospel.
Hello, sir. I'll
right,
try
yes,
one.
sir.
So I'll say.
Okay, so Adakatia. Adakatia. Adakatia.
Sir, I will sing.
So sing one.
Asasi ayatusi. Eye kukurua. Echani huwa bribia. Esabe sinanem. Tuwa yasi ajajimpa. Otuwa ajajimpa. Na dia ube diana na ube cha.
Hey, grandma.
Let me do
Grandma
mine.
Christy.
Let me do mine.
We are not singing about romantic songs here, please.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, let me do mine.
Do yours, let's go.
I say, I ain't kumi fie nkosi mabontin kumi wo fie heya awo fie nipa.
Grandpa Paul on the mic, yo.
Nkosi mabontin kumi wo fie heya awo fie nipa. So nkronso menuwa neti okami anajo bibi sausi entontum.
You are singing for bed bags.
Adiyanchi wakete swa sumiye mumoja sene yewa. Aye nkumi fie nkosi mabontin kumi wo fie heya awo fie nipa. So the person who is worrying you is with you, but claims that it is an outsider. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Then someone said, someone. Okay. So the one who sang, the lady who sang first. What moral lessons do you learn from such things? What are you communicating through that song?
Okay, so what we are trying to say here is that we are so away.
Your vanity. At the end of it, you go to the grave. Adaka no eyetia. Ubakwa kwa dem. Into umpa na king size bed o. Queen size you a student mattress o. Uda guko buomo, uda mansion mo. At the end of it all, ubakwa kwa adaka tia. So you have to respect humanity. You have to cherish human. You have to love everyone. And it's all you say. We am a class. We am class. There be and come na much no ko share VIP o. Ko share normal one mo. Yen na adakatia.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so I was trying to get one song for you when I was coming, when I was preparing for the lesson. And one song that came is Nana, I think Nana Mpadu. Kwate, Nini Jaya Nibre.
Yes. Kwate.
So will you do it for us? Okay, do it and let's go.
Go Robert.
Finger one.
Sir, please, my voice.
I also have one.
Really?
Sir is making a request. Do Kwate for us.
Mine too is also a
Kwate, Jaya Nibre, Nibre, Jaya Nibre. In fact, this is what I can do.
In fact, go and get how do you call it? Graphic and times. Now voice being.
So can I sing
Okay, thank
mine?
you. Okay, sing your last one. Let's go. Now we want to see the lessons.
Aye, me a crom for be wolf, yay, aye, me a jama money, be wolf, yay,
A manson.
aye.
Sir, where do you kutia?
Kutia
pa obetu manson. And ya kutia mpacha. So may I come for you? You're insulting yourself. Yes.
Say, Debbie will Debbie
With this economy, we've heard you. So you see, these songs are sung during important occasions, and they depict the kind of demeanor you are in. Okay, whether you are happy, whether you are sad, these songs are sung to express some of these things, and people sing from their personal experiences. But then there are some lessons from these songs. So the Kwata song happens to be one of the songs that when you learn it, you'll be content with. When you hear it and understand it, you'll be content with whatever comes your way or whatever you have. Okay, so there was this guy called Kwata. We told he got missing for I think 2 weeks. Then for one way or the other, he just lost his way and he found himself under a very big tree, not knowing that that big tree is where dwarfs meet. They just came and they brought him up. Now they did some concussion, performed some miracles for him, and now he got money. He followed the instruction, he was obedient. So we also learn obedience from these things. Now he sent it home. He showed it to his colleague or his friend. The friend, out of jealousy, that's being content with whatever you have. When he was giving some of the money, he was not happy. Then he also got missing in the forest, and now we saw that he fought himself, and at the end of the day, we know what happened to him. His hand was cut off. Okay, they had to cut it off, and that we learned from that. So these songs, they reveal what even happens in the spiritual realm. They also reveal some sacredness. They also reveal some powers. It is in that song that we learn about the presence Please, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, Loud sir. and
Yes,
clear.
sir.
I can hear you.
Loud and
We
clear.
can hear
It
you.
is in that song we hear about we hear about dwarfs. And some time ago, I think just not long ago, I was watching a movie by Santa, and I've forgotten the title. I should have captured it. I was just relaxing and I was just watching it, and so someone will say, "Hey, but do you also watch movie?" Yes, I do watch movies. I do watch movies. If you don't watch movies, stress alone will take you off. It will take you off. So I was watching it, and in the bag, I think there was this small girl, and I was just watching it. He went into the bag, and lo and behold, the Santa's bag was full of packages, and not knowing that there were some dwarfs in there. Okay, so this one also corroborates with the idea that there are dwarfs out there who also help. They perform some enchantment, and they are able to help their let's say their customers or their clientele. And so that's that. So we hear or we learn from some of these traditional songs, and when you listen to some of these songs and you listen with your heart, but not just your leg or your stomach, you are able to learn some morals from them. And so that is what we have from ourselves. So people are able to learn good behaviors from these songs, and they also encourage good deeds. They also, one or the other, try to speak against doing evil. Okay, so be content with whatever you have. Whatever you have is yours, and believe that as time goes by, you'll be able to make it great. Okay, so that is a good lesson, and there are so many songs out there that you, yes, the Christmas Chronicles. That's very good. That's very good. Thank you so much. All right, so there are so many songs out there that we are able to learn from, and we able to make good impact anytime we come across them. I would say that some of these songs have just shaped some of us, but it is so unfortunate that today the youth, let's say the Gen Zs, the kind of song they are singing, or they are just composing, they are not all that encouraging. One corner, something like one corner. Please, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but so
One
they
corner.
one corner. You pay.
So what lessons are you learning from those songs?
Oh, yes, to be
One
just
corner.
for the fun of it.
Say, one corner, now could now one
It's a
corner,
remix. A beat.
that's the lesson. You could now one corner, we are over the day, one corner.
Na mo nyem so mo nyem ai na mo nyem mo bush.
Connexion Coco.
Can you just imagine? So you know those songs, but sometimes ago I was telling someone that it appears this generation we are not trying to do something. In fact, it seems the older generation they did something better than what we are seeing now. Meanwhile, we are saying that we have technology, we have AI, we have that.
Sir, it's true. Sir, it's very true, including our government, our leaders. They are not doing anything better than the previous ones. Those ones that our Dr. Kwame
Those who
their
didn't get those.
champions, they are not doing anything better. They were able to plan and do something that even help us now.
Exactly.
They are
But
helping
say,
us now. Look at Temamoto Way. Look at the Dansuman Estate and others that they plan to do. The whole township. Look at what they've done. But here we are, they are always giving us debt. Our debt to GDP, this. Oh, bro, fortune.
But I say seriously, all these days, no, so no, be mo bon kwase animo. Papa she nyum ye by East Coast, West Coast, ahwan. Look at this. Sane man o free titi o.
Wine, atefa be kwa wine. East Coast, West Coast.
Ambuli.
Look at all this. O free titi o. Ye be na ebi mo a, on be bo nyansanyum. Ebi mo susu de de be frem. Once recently, yeah, pensui. Kanata say, Kanata nyum so utia futo mo fine. Na ubetiem bra so patapa so a. Ubenya bi abu pa fine. Nyina ewom eba futu.
But this is what I observe among the olden day folk. They used to sing those songs. However, they used to clothe it. They used to use euphemism and the rest. But today, they just make it plain. They used to, yes.
There might be a pension, there might be a pension.
It's bad.
It's too direct. Yeah.
That's what I soon baby.
Shut up. No more so move.
Shut up. Freedom. Shut up.
My name is Hey. Politics.
I said bang.
It's okay. Before you come and ask me to compare.
I reach, madam. Where they reach?
The most suiting campaign song. I am not ready to do that in here. So we are moving on to everyday sayings. Where you guys are treading. It is very slippery. I don't think some of that should fall.
You for. Don't worry. You hold the ladies here.
This is something that has been worrying a lot. It looks like we need to strengthen the education of the affective domain, because the kind of product that we are bringing right now. Imagine that all of us at the other time said we were going to copy. So going up with this behavior, in fact, the future is not that clear. So we need to go back to
clear. You need to copy. For that instance, you need to copy. No doubt.
Okay. No matter what you do, people will copy. Yes. But you see, that's the truth. That is the truth. If we want to work and work very well, we need to tackle the affective domain.
But sir, please, if you give us the areas, we won't copy.
Our education system is in such a way that we concentrate on the cognitive domain. Chew and poor. Some people will tell you chew, then you forget. Instead of we touching the heart, so people touch the mind. Of course, we have the hand, we have the heart, we have the heart, we have the head, we have the hand, we have the heart. Instead of we touching the heart, you see, that is why even Christ said, "I will reside in your heart," because the heart controls everything. Although it corroborates with the mind to work, but every action is coming from the heart. That is what we are failing to do. That's what we are failing to do. If our various homes will also try to correct children. Last, I think, was it yesterday? I came across a skit, and I was like, how is this? How can this happen? All because two children were fighting, and you, instead of you saying that you don't know what happened, then one family, the entire family rises to come and beat this little girl, 12-year-old girl. So we are not touching people. We are not touching them. We have placed emphasis on the cognitive domain. Hey, if you don't pass, you just go. You cannot progress. and we are continuing to making people misbehave. Instead of we letting people know that humans are the center, have pity, be humble, be patient. Today, most families are suffering because of some of these things. You see, so it is indeed true that the affective domain has been put in the garbage. In the garbage. It's in the trash pan. Go and look at it. Baller. You give people the knowledge, but you don't give them the hand. So the head, the heart, and the hand. If you tackle the hand, you are tackling the psychomotor domain. We are giving people the education, just that we can extort money from them. But what are they also doing at the end of the day? What are they using the knowledge for? They get people, they are duping them. You insult them, they also insult you. It seems the moral fabric that holds us together, we have thrown it somewhere. In fact, we have poured, how do you call it? Should I say we have stained it with so many dirty things. When you say, they'll tell you we are in the Gen Z era. Gen Z. And people who were born 30 years ago are all joining the Gen Z era. It's not the best. That wouldn't help us. Left for me alone, we shouldn't place much emphasis on like, if you fail RME, you cannot progress. If you fail social studies, you cannot progress. Let us find lessons. Let us find nice ways to let people understand that they need to do some of these things. In fact, Daniel, I see your hand up. Haji.
Yeah. Yeah, Prof, thanks. I think our curriculum allows space for affective domain, like this subject that we are treating. Yeah, but we have allowed ourselves for the Europeans and Americans especially to infiltrate into our educational system. For this child right, it's too much about child right. That has decayed our moral fiber. Thanks.
Thank you so much for the submission, Robert. Oh, Daniel.
Say, this thing that you are saying, yes, it's true. But our leaders, together with us, the citizens, how are we going to find ways and means to do our own program within the country? We are always copying blindly. Like getting somebody, anything must come from the Western. Anything from the Western world is good for us outright. So we need to look at it, look at our own settings. What are some of the things that we can do to grow ourselves, to do, just like what you said, the social studies. We need to find ways and means to practicalize it, to make sure that we examine the person based on practicality rather than this examination, because there is not something that needs to have, like, it should not be something that we should examine using the pen and book thing. We should have something to do. Yes, pencil and paper. Yes. Then we should have something to do practically, so that we can say that, oh, when you pass this test, then it means you have gotten the concepts behind the social studies and RME. But everything is bookish. You need to do it this way. Everybody who can recall and then write them down, they are brilliant, they are good students. That's how we are treating ourselves now. Thank you, sir.
Right, thank you so much. So, in fact, we as a nation, we need to be on our feet. Other than that, the coming generation, we don't know what will happen. Right. So, everyday sayings will be one of the ways we communicate in moral ways, or we communicate morality or acceptable ways of life. And so there are times we say certain things, at times you say certain things to encourage yourself. And most of the time, because for us, we are mental beings, and most of the time you also see motivation speakers. They are out there. They tell us, speak better things to yourself so that they will come through. They will be able to see the daylight. We say some of these things. And so when a person is a Christian, you hear that, oh, God is not asleep. And this comes in when you are cheating the person. And when such people, when they commit everything into the hands of God, you are to be careful. When they say, I have left everything into the hands of God, it is a way of they telling you that they acknowledge the presence of God and they expect God to take revenge on his behalf. Also, God do not asleep, or God is not asleep. It means he's just looking at each and every one of us. He's a nocturnal being, and that will always be looking at us. Again, it is God who gives and he takes. Most of the time we hear some of these things when you get to lose a loved one. So there was this pastor. Anytime someone died. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
This is Michael.
Okay.
Somebody will be wondering why I'm now speaking, but I want to know if this class is being recorded.
Yes, it's being recorded.
Because today my network has turned into 30, so.
Oh, sorry about that.
Very, very, very bad. Sometimes it will go off and then now. Oh. Today I'm
all right, so you don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, so it is being recorded for you. I'm sure it will be given to you so that you play it. Play it to your convenience. All right.
So Sir John, make sure you do that work for me.
But Michael, you are overstepping your boundary. Anytime you see me talking, please don't intrude like that. When you do such thing, I'll turn to the other part of me and tell you my mind on your compass. I didn't buy who did he call you straight? What? All right, so yeah, so when I'm talking, please, please do not interrupt. When it happens that way, my morality of speech gets distorted, and I don't like it that way. When I was being trained, I was not. In fact, if you were to be in normal class, the lecturer will show you a sign that, hold on, let me finish with my sentence before you come and say yours. And it's a way of also showing that you listen to what someone is saying. Anytime you have an argument, hold on, let the person finish whatever he or she is trying to communicate. By so doing, you'll be able to pinpoint some loopholes and some nonsense in whatever the person is saying. Right, thank you so much. This is part of the affective domain. Affective domain, yeah. All right, so we have that. Now we also have traditional myths. And myth here, someone say, are they true stories or they are false stories? Someone say they cannot be subjected through scientific means. And some of them will tell you so many things about what they hear about myths. But then myth is one of the ways through which we learn some of these speech. So some people will tell you that they are stories, they are legends, they are oral history about a group of people who we communicate through words. Okay, and some of them will tell you they are untrue, but behind every myth there is an element of truth in there. There is an element of truth. So we have various myths about how the world was created, why there is sin, and a whole lot of things. And when you listen to all of these myths, it appears they tend to be true. They are quite true. Okay, so you just look at this firmament, just look at the skies. If you are in your room, you may peep through the window and just look at how the stars are just hanging up there. So we heard that initially it was just, let's say, on top of your roof. It was just on top of your roof. And so people could just touch the space like that. People were saying it, they are saying it to be a glass. Of course, we have the ozone layer up there. And so people, that's what we may probably assume it to be. People were just touching it. But there was this old woman who some time ago decided to be pounding fufu. That's why I've always been telling people, if you like pounding fufu and you don't like eating meat fufu, or you don't have the fufu machine, please advise yourself. There are some ladies, when you're going to rent, they wouldn't want to let you rent because you are going to spoil the tiles. But when you come into my house, in fact, I'll create in the near future, I'll create a space in front of my house where you go and pound your food there, so that you'll not come and put some cracks in my wall. So there was this old lady who used to pound food every day. In fact, I would say that the elders might have warned her, Oba penny die, stop, but this wouldn't stop. This one wouldn't stop. Then one day, and then your uncle was saying that, oh, this woman has been hitting the bottles with the pistol. So if that's the case, he will not stay again. Then he withdrew the firmament. So these are some of the explanations we give to that. Again, we have proverbs that are also serve as a source of morality of speech. And proverbs will be some of these short sayings, wise sayings that we use to express knowledge. We express our feelings. We use to express some moral lessons. Okay. And so when you come to the Africa, when you pick our setting, we talk a lot about proverbs, and they have ways. We have ways of expressing them. Some are expressed to insult, some are expressed to show love, some are expressed to show wisdom, to demonstrate one's prowessness in academic. So we have them. So they use wisdom acquired through some of their reflections. Nipa de uana nana no them, bema de uana nana them. They just look at some of these things. So we have all of some of these proverbs out there. They reflect. By reflection, they have a retrospective view of or inspection of their lives to see what has happened, what did I do. So as they do that, then they try to put them in words. They get some of these proverbs through their personal experiences, and personal experience best ways to get to know. So how do you know that iPhone 13, or let's say the current iPhone, let's say maybe iPhone 17, do we have the 17 in the system or 16?
So 17 Pro Max. 17 Pro
Okay.
Max.
So we say 17 Pro Max is just there. When you use it for long, or when you put it on charge, it becomes hot. Now you have established that. How did you know? It is through your personal experiences, and these personal experiences are acquired through your daily interaction. Okay, using your senses, be it sense of touch, smell, hear, and taste. You get these experiences, and so proverbs come out of some of these things, but then they are transacted through words, or yes, they are transacted through words. There are, I think, Peace FM some time ago, I think they still do it, where people who are eloquent in some of these proverbs will just come, then they'll be exchanging some of these things, and when you hear, they say, oh, you'll be learning lessons from that. You'll be learning lessons. So we want to look at some of the proverbs. Who is ready to give us a proverb? Who is ready to give us a proverb?
So I'm ready.
And I can't proverb.
Yeah, in Pinifo, it's what to Danquanta or Danquanta. And we said Danquanta, I didn't know Danquanta, said Danquanta, you couldn't Quanta, Quanta.
You cannot come and be confusing us here.
Is it the
All
machine
right, thank you
gun
so
that
much.
Pastor, are you pounding
What
people?
is it machine gun?
What does it mean?
He was rapping.
Okay, let me say it again.
A bar, a
Yeah,
good drooper.
So, what to say? Dan kwanta. Embusa dan kwanta. Embusa dan kwanta. Kune kwanta. Ondan kwanta.
Yeah.
There's an animal. There's a name of an animal called dan kwanta. So if you go and meet this animal at a junction, you don't ask the animal the junction because the animal doesn't know where the junction is. So consider dan kwanta. So dan kwanta. Embusa dan kwanta.
You mate. Oba onyem no onibikunu.
At that point, you don't even need to be something.
Say aponchane so anto nso man kunu nso mu gu ahodo.
No true masha. Opo no true masha. Yes, you are not a true.
Now what you must say
Say can do it here. What's your grow your day?
Or Pasiani, it's
Okay, what's the point? Yeah, now I'm on a proposal of work.
No matter how small the
Opa,
bottle
sama
is,
ka
it's
che
still
nyame na
divided
aka che mframa.
After the price of a man to match anything.
But dog, uja man for bekan semo.
Koto ya na be ya hwana bajino yonko tata.
Ebi manu mu efo.
My idea.
Some person that when you become me can also in the phone. Yes, I bet you.
no matter how small the bottle is, it is still divided into two.
We are waiting for the Gondes and the Gombes.
See, I am reminding you, we are in religion class. We are religion class. There are some proverbs you don't need to say them here.
Painful ways, they don't want our own problem. I can say, hey, Abroso,
Nana Twaso.
Yes, Yatibo.
Yo, Yatibo. Oh, that's amazing.
down for I got to end yesterday.
Yo, Yati.
And about one is not so power, it's not so two bunches of only.
Hey, but Joe, Grandpa could Joe. And I'm winning as a honor.
What are you here now?
As I'm seeing the idea you're top. No more. Akonyano young gozo.
Capre.
You are telling me why I'm here. In fact, I'll go and tell code that they should be at the same center. They should send one to Takrade and send one to Tamale.
Yeah,
to see about Tiana and Chan.
If you say anything about Kunte like today, I wouldn't allow you to go. All right, so we move on to another important thing, dealing with abuses and insults. Hey. So some time ago, in fact, no one has insulted me like that before, but I was insulted. In fact, if you were insulted, you should say that you were insulted. Yeah. All right, so yeah, Mati. Me papa. Right, so there are times you see things over us. Things over us. Maybe you have tried to control yourself, but then on all the ways you want to handle it, then you see that this one is too much. That's why we tell you, it's what happened channel not war. So So when that happens, you may ask, why is this thing to me? Is it that the person is above me? That is why the person is treating me that way, or I am so feeble. So that brings us to the idea of abuse and also insult. When person continues to maltreat you and you don't like it, you end up insulting the person. So is insulting important or not? Yes, what the anwayakwa ya the sotro any jaw kwan. Yes, Angela. Angela, your hand is up. By now, she's asleep. She's asleep.
So my hand is up.
Yeah, so I don't want you to abuse me. Now, an abuse refers to an improper treatment that a person means on you, because the person may probably be in an authority or will be ahead of you or has power over you. That will cause a person to maltreat you. So that improper treatment is what we refer to as abuse. And in this part of our world where we have land disputes, some people can just sell, some chiefs, they can sell one land to about 5 people. And when that happens, you being a victim, you don't take you go and meet the survivor of the fittest principle there. Okay, so we are all aware. There are times too they will send land guards, and you don't know what the land guards are doing over there. Hey, I remember some time ago the way some land guards chased us. If you have lived in the Kaswa terrain before, hey, it's not easy. They will chase you. If you don't take care, you even forget your whatever you went there with. So they will abuse you. There are homes that are abusing themselves day in, day out. A wife may abuse you, then the husband may also be abuse you. I think it started coming to the public domain after the knee incident, when he ended up beating the wife mercilessly, and he got caught. In fact, the entire nation, the public, spoke against such thing, and we believe that justice might have been executed. So if when you are dependent on someone, the person may choose to abuse you, and that is not the best. Now, when such abuse keep on recurring, if in case you want to retaliate, they may come with insult. And insult here too, well, I would say that it's a form of modality of speech. At times we can use that one to correct people. You can also use it to demeanor people. So making a speech that is deliberately intended to cause you to be rude to someone is what we see as insult. So abuse and insult, they are two different things. Yeah, so so we have an example here where a chief may abuse his authority to sell lands to so many people. When you go there, they'll be giving you stories. When it's now overs you, when it crosses its brim, when you cannot take it anymore, you will now tend to insult such a chief, and it's going to lead to a disgrace. They're not saying that insulting is good. There are so many instances where people will abuse you. So it is possible they can ask you, you can be asked that Give some instances where people are abusing you, or where we consider such acts to be abuse. So say Adam. Adam. Elizabeth Adam. Okay, so Agnes.
Yeah, sir, please, with the abuse, let's not go far. Even with our workplaces, these things has been going on. I remember when we were first posted with the old staff, any time that you come out with any idea, they will be like, Oba Adabeng. Oba Adabeng. You see that word? So that word, no, it hurts. It hurts. Very, 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 very hurtful word. So me, it gets to a time, you could see that this thing that they're doing, I have ideas about it. So I'll not also contribute.
Are you speaking English or you are speaking vernacular or Cree?
I'm mixing. That word, it's very hateful words. You see, Oba like how? Me by no akra na mo nyansa inta me ka chiro no.
So who Elizabeth Adam? Wada Emanuela.
Yes, sir. Just to add up to what my sister said. Say obi a ya posting me for na maba. Onnim de wo me fie. Onnim de me fem like emotionally, psychologically, financially, and everything kali. Onnim na me ba ya. Edu wa me be juma na ma bre. Wo say ai moja mono. Wo na juma fata o kona koyi juma. Mo na ma be juma ni mfo moja mono. Moja mono sesen. Nti moja mono de on se bre. And you're fine. Sometimes they go way beyond their boundaries. But I say when you are or staff or so, and how many na grandparents no more you know. Who start out back a actually. Oh, let's show Musa. I think they be a member so maybe me do my time they do me. Oh.
Yeah, tell them if you are
Also, open the brisa ya do be kura. And also na school na kwa ho a guy na na be me fie so. So me kan na kase.
They can to men then suffer.
Wa and also na ya ba se kire ya de na yentimi free ho ate ase.
Right.
Na me
All right.
sure kire ya de.
Thank you. You're welcome. Right. So so people will tell you they have some words they will tell you silly. So mujamono example. Fresh blood. Green horn. Oh, so but you see, most of the time I have been looking at how level 100s when they come they behave. Now that today the level 100s for regular students they have reported. When you see the way some are going to misbehave. Now you look at them and say, hey, now what Jimmy sir? What Jimmy? So you look and say, silly boy, silly girl. So they are all considered to be insult. Then people can also use animals to insult you. A boa or trimba. When the Jimmy, when the prayer could be dog. How? But you see, when you are saying them in English, but this one is not. It's not. But you see, the stress that will follow, the stress that will follow, the way the person will stress it, or the tone will tell you whether to cry or not. But this person here, in fact, you see, I was telling you some time ago, the person knows how to insult too. He said, "Idiot! Hey, you are telling your lecturer, idiot." You have advised me, so I will not take from there. So people, I'll not continue with that. People look at your math, especially if you have a very large math. If you look at the math, especially where your your lips, they are not cute. It's a look at. And most of the time when you are crying, it's a look at, it's mad. Like Pantoon, like sheep. Hey, like uh 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 Stanford Bridge. Hey, like the sea. So these are all insults. Look at the head. Like you are heading an aeroplane. Yes, that reminds me. Is there anyone here who has personal grudge with another person in this class? Maybe if you want to insult the person, you may start, because after here you cannot see anything. Where we are entering is going to be dangerous.
So they are
If
all
you don't,
names.
okay, so one example.
My hand is up.
Yes, Cynthia.
So my hand is up. I want to ask a question.
I thought you want to insult someone.
And that's
Like,
what I'm going to ask. Maybe
okay.
if I say Shani Finibiasa Korobetwa, Maya Nana.
So how is our Roberto smooth? What triggered? So what pushed you to say that?
Oh, but he knows it is who knows.
So, say, I remember her hygiene. Now, we are not any Finibiasa Korobeto dear. And my Yana.
So is the intention to cause pain to the person?
It's intentional. My mother said me.
Then it is insult. Then it is insult, please. It's an insult. It's an insult.
Okay, sir.
It's an insult. Yes, Ajewa.
So I don't know what person is in the class. Nitisa Bucket. I hope sir I'm only describing him.
Nitisa Day.
Hey, whatever they were, Ella, come up. Ella, where are you?
The back.
I am here. I am here.
Is it like the 34 bucket? Okay, so thank you. We've got
so me too, I want to say mine.
Okay, so let's go.
Yeah, I want to say mine. I don't know if the person is in the class, but no who to switch. To switch, no one saying
Are you insulting me?
So are you short?
Hey, madam.
No, met you before. Are you short?
Then you have crossed. You have this one there. This one there. What country?
Oh, and you're
say, who did that? Yeah, short in ya baba so. So go for ya, madam, ya no wenya.
Me kasakura me wow. Me and mom address max.
All right, so there are times in families, people, because of abuse, they receive insults. Some
wives
who are stronger than their husbands or insult them. When they insult them, when such women insult their husbands, they end up also catching them and beating them. By the time you go, you see the husband will be the one sleeping on the floor. Then the wife will be seated on him. Then say, Mamba me bulu. So there is an abuse and insult there. If you think you are stronger than me, I will do that. But please, this is something. If you want to get a good husband, if you want to get a better family, anything that has to do with an insult, just take it away. Just like is it Emanuela insulting those who have been causing her pains. She has been insulting her. She has been insulting them in the head. Just do that.
Yes.
But when it happens that way, you don't go anywhere. You don't say it. Because if you don't take care, you just go and insult and you get in exchange some slaps. So for a woman to call, there are times some women will say, "Foolish man, why did I even marry you? What did I even get from you?" what did I even get from you? For a woman to call a man a fool for whatever cause, it is unprinted. It's an unprintable incident. Okay, it's not the best. You cannot say such thing, no matter how painful the person might have caused you. You don't insult, but there are some people too who deserve insult. They deserve insult. I, for one, I can insult. Some time ago, there was this lady who called me, was trying to dupe me. It was at the time I was having over 30,000 Ghana cedis on my mobile money, and so the person knew and was trying to dupe me. I was aware was trying to prevent this person. He started insulting me. I said, "Hey, now maybe the cat and the what Jimmy and hey, me what Jimmy papa you have what's in your holdings have from me back. Any pamunina one hour low class cry, any pamunina one just a word Jimmy, then the person even hung up. Okay, so if you don't take care and you keep on insulting people like that, then you will at the end of the day end up getting some beatings. So there are ways you will know how to control some of these abuses and some of these insults. When it happens that someone is insulting you, you may tell, maybe you're in a class where you receive a report from a student that my colleague is insulting me. These are some of the ways you can help correct such things. You can motivate them so that they concentrate themselves. So they should know that they cannot be controlled. They cannot be controlled by whatever the person is saying about you. Whatever the person is saying is just from the mind, and there is nothing you can do about it. Never let those negative words people will be saying about you come through. If I am to if I should have followed whatever the person, your classmates told me, I am sure by now I wouldn't be here. Like, I wouldn't be here. So never let it have any impact about that. Right. So that's it. Then you need to turn those abusive or insulting words into something positive. So if someone is insulting you, just tell yourself, I want to make it great. I want to prove it to you that I am not a fool. Okay. Turn such things to better yourself. Some of us we are able to turn negative energy into positive ones. I remember when I was in my graduation for first year for undergrad. The pictures I took were not beautiful. You see, negative thing. But I said, "Kai, I need to do masters so that I can do something better. I can take better pictures." So when someone asks me, I'll tell you that some of this negative energy push me just to come and take better master's picture. So I took that master picture, and with that one, I thought, oh, okay, it may be. Now I think I have achieved something. Then again, I say, okay, let me keep on to do something. So you need to be able to turn some of these things. You need to talk about some of these things to be able to excel very well. Then you may discuss some of the issues with someone who you may trust. Maybe the person will be able to guide you in that regard. Right. So before we leave, we want to dealing with cases. And this part is also very important. When you continue to abuse people and you continue to insult them, some people may choose to level some cases on you. At times, cases are good. At times, too, they are bad. They are bad. Especially where I am seated somewhere, I don't know anything about the incident. And then I have been involved in it. It's not the best. And so based on the English Oxford Dictionary, we see that the word curse is just a solemn words, it's a solemn word or solemn phrase we say. In fact, I know English gurus are here. So let me use your terms. So solemn phrases and clauses that we use to now invoke the supernatural. So be it the mystical power, you don't know where it's coming from, or a deity, or let's say a divinity. We just invite them so that they inflict harm or punish people who might have done something wrong to us. You see, we say solemn. It means you are now pleading the ultimate reality, the supernatural, for him to do something on you. So you don't just go there to go and shout, That's why I know of a church, and they will tell you, whereas we will not say tongues and we will not do anything because you are appearing before a great king. And if you want to, if you have appeared before a great king and you want to say what you need, you don't need to be shouting, be jumping, and some of you be sleeping on the floor, be playing drums alongside it. No. Let us use the president as an example. Some time ago, we saw some unemployed graduates from, let's say, colleges and the universities who were plead with the government. Some of them spoke in solemn way. Some of them also spoke in harsh ways. Let's pick our Tumfo as an example. You go to Tumfo and you want to tell him the problem. Now, the moment you get there, then you start. Otumfo, I'm about make quiet, me so who are you? Okay, so we are using this one as an analogy. When you want to now plead some of these divinities, you need to approach them in a nicer way. Nana Konfanko, I have been falsely accused about this. Meanwhile, I don't know anything about it. So can you please help me to prove my innocence? This is a nicer way to present your problem, but you don't just go there to just go and shout. You don't just go there to go and shout. So if you are fond of that, consider your ways of praying. So someone has said that, Emanuela.
Sir, please, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Okay, so with which you just said that if we want to curse, it should be in a solemn way and not a harsh way. And with what is happening these days, how people curse people and all that, are you sure if we go the solemn way, the gods will hear it? Because sometimes if you go the solemn way, it's like you are not serious. But almost say, I home should be some. But I say, oh, some no. When should I serious when they walk and I say, be a grobis and Bauma, a muye do not say, or Casa as a libre swan, and yes, I would do my time, but also when you bring out show seriousness. What I say, and so Casabo, oh, yeah, sure, some better.
Yes, so that's the question. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
that if you should talk, if you should talk solemnly, would they listen to you? You see, there are some actions and there are some things you'll be doing so far as that thing has accompanied. And you see, it's not that you shouting, and that will bring the result. Most of the people they are very guilty of whatever they are being accused of. But they will be doing such things. But there's a secret. You are approaching an ultimate reality, and you need to meet him in that and just be shouting and talking anyhow. How do you appear? And unless maybe we say that, okay, maybe we want to approaching the ultimate reality, or the movement comes with some element of force, some element of we pushing them, we manipulating them. So maybe for them to, but if you want to say from that, if you want to from that angle, I don't have any problem around that. Okay, maybe at times they are far away. They are far away. They don't know what is happening. So you may want to shout, but trust me, this is how it's supposed to be. You cannot just go there and you'll be shouting at them. They will not do it for you. They will not do it for you. Right. And I'm also not showing you how to go and curse. I'm just bringing your attention to it. There will be a situation in class where someone wants to curse. There are times people will say, this student has been cursed. So how do you go about it? Now you have the knowledge, so you'll be able to help even revoke such things. So we have a scholar who was writing about curses in Africa and said, cursing involves the use of words or action taken against an individual or a group of people. So an individual may be cursed, or a group may be cursed as well. So he said there are certain misfortune that one will suffer when you engage in a particular action or saying certain words. There are times people curse and they get the consequence of whatever they have said. So a mother may say that you will not excel in this life. You will not be able to excel. Please, this tongue we eat, this tongue we used to eat. It is very powerful than blade. Say my penny blade. It is a very powerful tool in humans. And someone will also tell you that, oh, it's the tongue that does not rot when one dies. And so whatever you say on your children's life will come to pass. I know some people who, when they were young, their parents, because of how they were treating their parents, the parents said, hey, well, when you say, and people, such people are suffering today. Right. So, Daniel, let me listen to you.
Prof, concerning what our dear sister said, that cases are done in shouting, I want to clarify this. They are not done in shouting per se, but people always or many times curse when they are annoyed. So out of the anger that you see their tone higher. You can whisper.
Thank you so much.
You can whisper when you are cursing. It works.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. So Matthew. Oh, I thought Matthew want to talk. Okay, Emmanuel.
Yes, sir. Please, my question is: are there self cases?
Yes, sir.
Can one case himself with his actions, inactions?
Pardon? Pardon?
Sir, please, can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
You were asking a question. I didn't hear the question well, please.
Yes, sir. Please, my question is whether one can curse himself with your actions or inactions.
Oh, okay.
Without uttering a word.
Yes. So, wow, this one, unless we, but who will say that curse me? But then you see, Most of the time, when someone wants to prove him or herself in his or her innocence, the person may choose to do that. You get it? The person may choose to say that if I am innocent, then if I am not innocent, then you do whatever you want to do to me. So there are instances a person may like to do that. Yawadu. Hey, sorry. Nyako. That's Michael.
Sir,
Yes, sir. Are you talking or you just mentioned my name?
yeah, my mother was asking if someone can help himself. Yes, you can. They don't do
Hello?
it brings a case, and you continue yourself, sending your line. That is come from you.
Sir, please, can you hear me?
You are rather.
No, we can't hear you.
Today my network is not good. Hello.
We can't hear you.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
My network is not good.
Yes, sir.
Please, my hand is up. I don't know if I can talk.
Yeah, talk.
Yeah, regarding my colleague's question about self curses, I think yes, there are some actions or inactions that can bring curses to oneself. Even there are some things that when you say, we consider it to be a self curse. For example, a lady saying to the other one, "Muna munya mawo, ana mawo." She has not given birth yet, but she knows that obviously she's going to be there. But to say that munya munya mawo na mawo no, let's say, oh dear, I want where you want then. I think you regard this as a self curse. So yes, there are instances that you can bring a self curse to yourself, either through your actions or inactions. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we need to be very careful of what. So there are some ways we are not conscious of, but then we tend to curse ourselves. But most of the time, when the person is cursing, when the person is trying to prove his or her innocence, the person will say, "If I am guilty, deal with me how you want it to be." But aside that, just as our colleague said, there are certain words we say that's say maybe the name you are muda. In fact, I'm just using it as an example because ourselves medi pa medi. So always be affirmative. Say good things about yourself. Say better things about yourself because day in day out, people spirits are moving around and they are taking your words and saying better things about you. All right, they are using such things to do that. So there are manifestations. What will be some of the signs that someone is cursed? I think we should talk about that. Then we will draw the curtains for tonight. What are some of the indications that this person is cursed? They are on the screen, right? So Michael, am I with you?
So we can talk about impotence.
Hey, then the potency is very important. It's very key to you. Okay, so
Where
impotence is
impotence,
one.
you skip all those out and
Impotence
you
yɛ
went to
kyɛ
first.
mfimfini.
Look at where impotence.
Ask pini
It's part
nyinaa.
of the items.
So
I beg.
impotence, okay, good.
Uh-huh. Then mental disorders.
Abadam.
Yes, sir.
But the one who called Abadam, where is Abadam?
Abadam.
And someone also called himself Mampam. No.
Tomatoes. There is no N.
So the signs that someone has been cursed.
So we have abject poverty,
Yes, so poverty.
barrenness,
Yes.
sickly infants.
Okay.
What did you do?
We also have financial problem,
Okay.
road accidents and injuries.
All right. So there are enormous. There are many,
Yeah.
plenty. There are several ways you see that someone is cursed. What will be so these are the signs that you will see that the person is being cursed, and so there are reasons why people will curse you. There are reasons why people will curse you, and they comprise hatred. They include poverty. Envy, greed, jealousy. If the person is jealous of you, the person may try to do that. If the person also want to test his or her magic or powers or spirits, they may try to invoke. Don't forget, we have malevolent spirits there. Then we also have benevolent ones. For the benevolent, they are the good ones. Then the malevolent ones, they are the ones that can cause that. So we have spiritual conflict. You may have also insulted a person, maybe use barrenness or maybe something that the person is lacking to insult him or her. The person may base on that to also retaliate, maybe say something just to hurt you. So these are the various forms that various people may use. So the words of parents, for example, we told they carry weight. So as we are growing, let us be very careful about what we say, what we tell our children when they misbehave. If they don't take care, what you tell them will bring their downfall. It can make and unmake people. So we all need to be guided in that regard. Right. So we will leave it here. Then maybe in our that's Wednesday, God permit, we talk about the ways people curse. People curse. If you don't know the way the person, you will not be able to revoke it. So we will be talking that. So what we are taking from this lecture is that insult is not the best. Curse can follow that. When you wrongly accuse people, they may choose to end your life. And those who have been cursing and using innocent people's blood for thanksgiving or for appreciation, be very careful. Be very careful. Some men have swollen, they have protruded bellies, swollen bellies. It's like they are pregnant and they are going to give birth in 4 months' time. When are they going to give birth? Some of them, they are late night eating. They don't eat. It's not just eating late, but some of them have been cursed. So we all want to be. Why is allergy having protruded stomach? Why are you with an allergy like this? But for him, his is not a curse, please. I am not saying that you should go and say that he has been cursed.
His own is beer. Is beer.
So I need any escape through.
Hey,
na me wa hu me yafunu da. Who about me din?
Fofia told us. Fofia told us.
It's Fofia.
Right,
so call my name.
Thank you all so much for making up for making up to meet me. And I have really enjoyed the lecture, just like every day we have been enjoying it. We hope to meet next week, Wednesday, and we shall continue from there and see what is in there for us. All right, so have a good evening, and let me leave you so that you be with your families. Please try
Thank
to
you very
revise
much,
it.
sir.
I think
So I'll miss
4
you.
weeks are- Re-
I'll miss you, Papa. I'll come to your dreams.
Hey,
Ella.
Ella,
Say,
Ella,
say somebody asked a question or you
Yes,
didn't
dear.
answer.
This is
Yeah, I will
scholarship.
not say you want to stop, sir. I will not say.
Can
Ella,
excessive
Sir, thank
Yes,
you very
sir.
much.
or sex
whose
be a
whose
case?
head whose head is on your lap? Please,
Asking the
who's question?
say I saw it on this thing in message.
Yeah, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel asked the question.
Yes.
That's
Can
excessive
lust
lust
of self can be
excessive lust.
Oh, yes, it can be a case.
Say this question, they have to answer it. You can't dodge it. You answer
Excessive
it
lust.
fire by force. Excessive
But
lust for sex.
But what do you also think?
So it's a
So
curse.
just as sometimes it's a curse, just as they can curse people to be drunkards, it can also be. Although honey, they are born to answer on your day, one some mass as a punching. What you say?
Ano nso mmie pono saa, ommie pono saa ma nkurɔfoɔ saa
Umbie
afei no nso ka ho.
jasa.
Ɛnyɛ daabi ɛnyɛ mmarima nko a ɔbaa bi wɔ hɔ a ɛdi kra ɔne bɛrima no na ne ho ntɔ
Yapon.
ɛnyɛ mmarima no nko
Yapon you would be so.
That's all. Yeah, for course,
Highly be done.
Jamafofia, you've been cursed though. Fofia, you're one India.
Hello. Hello. Hey, baby girl, hello. Hi.
Now when I'm a little bit
Hello.
Usu hello.
Usu hello.
Hi.
English minor form. Me English me want it in one to. So me Sister Fancy my
grandma, grandma. So sentence and it's parts.
Neither.
And also name bro.
I say Saturday and Sunday they go for the school medal.
Ella go match them what?
UCC campus or not?
Family, before you go, the time is 6:30, not 6. So let's bear in mind, it's 6:30. So today we joined too early.
Thank you, Mr. Fofi. But English, but your English, no more anything because Mrs.
Paul, Maria, Benny's, and the rest. Maria, are you there?
I beg tomorrow.
Sister
We are
Maria.
going to have the discussion.
Maria, I beg you, Friday, come early, because Saturday I'm meeting you at exactly 5 o'clock.
Time is due for
Maria.
try
Maria and Pacho Friday branch time Saturday means as early as 5 a.m. My lecture. Personal studies.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here.
Mr. Fofi.
Yes, sir.
I say when the time is due. Hello. When the time is due for physics and exam, you should give us the areas.
Oh yes, they would
And I
do
one
that.
day English.
But
Yeah,
let's
oh,
have discussion
SHS,
first.
we are home course. Oh, by now, but to suppose I bear university, I was in English. I've a home, so yeah,
All
yeah,
the
course,
stuff
how yeah, what is
from
another class was the derby.
you. All
Okay.
right.
Good night.
Yo, thank you.
Money.